We obviously got a lot going on.
Welcome to the main event. This is True Ring News Network, your ringside access to WWE news and drama. Subscribe and let's rumble. In a high-stakes showdown that demanded every ounce of strength, strategy, and composure, Jey Uso walked into the ring prepared for one of the toughest battles of his singles run. Rusev, known for his overwhelming power and intimidating presence, wasted no time asserting himself, leaving many in the audience wondering whether Jey could withstand such an onslaught. But what unfolded was more than a match. It was a testament to Jey's resilience, determination, and ability to seize the smallest openings and transform them into victory. From the opening seconds to the final 3 count, this match captured exactly why Jey Uso continues to rise as one of WWE's most compelling solo competitors. Rusev's dominance takes control. The match opened with immediate intensity as Rusev used his raw power advantage to overwhelm Jey. He clamped down with a crushing hold that forced Jey to fight for breath and positioning, a moment that could have easily ended the contest early. With the crowd watching anxiously, Jey refused to let the pressure break him. He fired back with bursts of instinctive offense, short, sharp strikes aimed at creating space rather than going for glory. Each blow showed that even when contained, Jey's instincts for survival kick in automatically. Though Rusev held the upper hand, Jey's refusal to fold became the first major turning point of the match. A desperate escape and a shift in energy. Once Jey forced an opening and freed himself from Rusev's grip, he attempted to go big, trying to lift Rusev for a momentum-shifting move. But Rusev's weight, grounding, and experience made that attempt nearly impossible. He immediately countered and tried to lock in his signature submission hold, signaling that he was ready to end things right then and there. The sudden threat jolted the crowd, who could sense the danger Jey was in. But Jey dug deep again, slipping out just in time, and using a burst of speed to send Rusev to the outside. That single moment changed the tempo completely. With the opening finally there, Jey launched himself through the ropes with a fearless dive that crashed into Rusev and reignited the fans. Momentum finds Jey Uso. After that high-impact dive, Jey wasted no time rolling Rusev back into the ring, following up with a cleanly executed Samoan drop that came shockingly close to earning him a 3 count. The crowd leaned forward in anticipation, sensing that Jey had finally found the rhythm he needed. That sequence showcased everything that makes Jey so dangerous when he builds momentum: precision, speed, and the ability to connect moves in rapid succession. For the first time in the match, Rusev looked rattled, and that shift in momentum energized the arena. The Samoan drop near fall didn't secure the win, but it proved that Jey was far from beaten. A battle of strikes and willpower. Jey followed with a sudden, forceful spear that nearly sealed the victory. It was the kind of move that demonstrated his explosive potential, especially when he finds a narrow opening. The audience roared, believing that perhaps he had landed the deciding blow. But Rusev, a veteran of battles against some of the strongest competitors in WWE history, responded with his own moment of brilliance. He fired back with his signature strike, a swift, devastating kick that immediately shifted the balance back in his favor. The impact left Jey in danger once again, showcasing just how quickly fortunes can change in a match filled with high-risk moments and narrow escapes. A second submission attempt raises the stakes. With Jey visibly shaken, Rusev seized the moment and locked in his submission hold again, tightening the pressure and almost forcing an immediate tap-out. The crowd looked on with concern, unsure whether Jey could survive a second attempt. Every inch felt critical as Jey slowly dragged his way toward the ropes. When his fingertips finally brushed the bottom rope, the arena erupted. That escape wasn't just physical, it was symbolic. It proved Jey's willpower was still intact, even after absorbing punishing offense. Rope breaks require awareness, timing, and calm under pressure, and Jey showed all 3 in that moment. Rusev's overconfidence becomes his undoing. Feeling certain he had control of the match again, Rusev made a critical mistake. Rather than finishing the job, he paused to taunt the crowd, mimicking a gesture associated with another WWE superstar. That brief moment of arrogance cracked the door open, just enough for Jey to slip through. Underestimating Jey's endurance has been a mistake for many of his opponents, and Rusev learned that lesson firsthand. With the crowd shouting words of encouragement, Jey sprang back into action. He countered Rusev's next move with a sharp elbow, creating the opening he desperately needed, Jey Uso's final push. Sensing the turning point, Jey delivered another spear, a sudden and emphatic strike that left Rusev stunned. The crowd's energy surged, fueling Jey's confidence as he climbed the ropes. This was the moment everything had been building toward. High-risk moves require both bravery and precision, and Jey had just enough left in his tank to execute one of his most trusted maneuvers. With the entire arena on its feet, Jey launched himself through the air and delivered his signature top rope splash. The impact echoed through the ring, and the referee's hand hit the mat. 1, 2, 3. The bell rang, and Jey Uso had done the impossible. He had survived Rusev's brute strength, endured 2 submission attempts, absorbed heavy punishment, and still found a path to victory. What this win really means. This victory wasn't just another checkmark in Jey Uso's singles record. It was a defining moment. He proved that no matter the opponent's size, strength, or intimidation factor, his own heart and resilience can carry him through even the most punishing battles. Throughout the match, he demonstrated the qualities that separate good competitors from great ones: composure, adaptability, instinct, and above all, a refusal to quit. Rusev pushed him to his limits, testing his endurance and mental toughness at every turn. But Jey responded each time with courage and smart decision-making. Fans watching him rise through increasingly difficult challenges have witnessed a superstar carving out his own identity, far beyond his tag team legacy. What's next for Jey Uso? After a performance like this, the big question becomes, who should Jey Uso face next? This win opens the door to a range of exciting possibilities. He's proven he can battle powerhouses, outlast veteran competitors, and adapt to different in-ring styles. Whether he continues climbing toward championship opportunities or steps into the ring with another major contender, his momentum is undeniable. Fans are eager to see who steps up to challenge him next, and after surviving a war with Rusev, Jey has more options and more confidence than ever.